Okay, we're going to try just doing this in one take. Um, I myself, I don't quite personally like being in front of the camera, so we'll have, I'll talk to you guys for a little bit. And then the rest of the scenes are probably going to be of my dogs, Janu and Cooper. By the way, they're awesome. Cooper is like Superman. When he was a puppy, he used to jump off of furniture like full on bat mode, like four paws in the air. I'm going to jump from the couch to the coffee table. And he was like this itty bitty puppy. Um, Labrador mix, rescue, absolutely adore him. Janu is my sweetheart. She's so sweet. She's very like, I'm loving, I'm caring. My brother's the wild one, but I'm the oldest. And you know how that is, the oldest syndrome and the youngest syndrome. That's who they are. They're my lovies. So again, there'll be a little bit of me, but mostly of them because they're cuter. And I'll just talk while you guys enjoy their cuteness. So I wanted to kind of, the reason why I'm talking to you guys is because I think as a small business creator, entrepreneur, you're responsible for everything. You're responsible for your content creation. You're responsible for getting your clients. You're responsible. It is just like everything, everything. And it can become so overwhelming. I think you, as a person, when you start a business, it's so exciting. You get this um, energy and this motivation to pursue your dream. But then when the reality sits in that you need to do all of this stuff, that you need to create, that you need to get clients, you need to sell yourself, all of that can just become so much. Um, and I think if you're in the very beginning of this, take a step back. And why I say take a step back is because you can do all the things, but you have to figure out what you're focusing on. And doing all the things isn't, how do you put it? Like, I think for myself, I'm like, oh, let me go do this. Oh, I want to create this article. I want to do this podcast. Oh, I want to do this YouTube. Oh, wait, no, I need to network with people. Wait, I need to, um, and then I just get into this wheel, this rabbit hole that just keeps going and going and going. And I don't end up making any, I'm not being productive because I've just gone down this rabbit hole of things that I want to do, but have absolutely no, I have an idea and maybe I start on it, but then I just don't continue with it. So let's take a step back. Let's talk about what you want to do. I think as a business owner, especially when you're getting started, my thing just cut out there. So we're going to put the pups in that section, maybe a cute photo. But I think when you're just getting started, think about when maybe you worked in the technical industry, or maybe you worked as a CNA, a certified nursing assistant, and you want to become a teacher or you want to become a traveler. I think there's something that's always every industry has in common is that there's one goal. You're tasked with something and you have to complete it. When you're in the technical industry, there's something called pillars and pebbles. You identify what those pillars are and you start chunking them down into different size stones. Like these are your boulders. These are your pillars. These are your sorry, get them mixed up. Pillars, boulders, and stones. It's the same thing in business. And a lot of times when we're up in our heads, we forget that we have all of this stuff that we want to do, but we don't have any systems in place. So what I want you to do is just do a brain dump. I know that sounds so silly. I have all these things in my head, Megan. I don't need a brain dump. I don't need, or I have my list, I have my system, but are they working for you? If they're not, just roll with me. everything that you want to accomplish in your business. What is that? What is, they always say create a business plan. Maybe you have the business plan. Maybe you know what your niche is. Maybe you know, maybe you've been running your business for a long time. Maybe you've been a creator for a long time. Um, but you're scaling or you're going into a different avenue. Take a step back and do that brain dump. What is it that one drives you? Like gives you passion in the morning. Yeah, you're not going to always want to wake up in the morning and create or do what you have to do. I mean, that's just the thing. Sometimes you just have to do things because you have to do them. But then the other side of that is that you get to do something that you love doing. So do the brain dump. Understand what those items are and really take in stock. Do they add to my business? Do they add to my work? And if they do, identify what those are. And if the other things don't give up on them, but just put them in the backlog. Well, that's what we call it, the backlog. Things that we're going to get to later on, which is fine. The thing is that you need to focus on what drives you and gives you more meaning to go on to that next growth. And again, yeah, not everything's going to be like, for example, I don't like this video. I shouldn't say I don't like this video. I don't like filming videos, but I'm doing it because I want to provide knowledge to things that I've dealt with in my career and in what I'm trying to grow. And I'm hoping that you guys find this useful. But do that brain dump. Then after you do that brain dump, figure out what is most impactful to you. And then going from there, you can break it down even further. And this is how you start to build out your systems. So I'm not going to go long flow into this because we'll talk about systems later on, but just do that brain dump. This week, just do that brain dump and identify what fulfills you and what is actually more impactful to your business. Is it networking? Is it getting out that YouTube video? Is it the podcast? Is it client work? What is your goal? After you have all of those items identified or at least brain dumped, then we'll talk what the next step is. Let's start with that. Now I'm going to give you some cuteness from my pups because they're really cute and they're just, that's how they pay the bills. Their cuteness is 365 days a year. It's a tough job for them, sleeping, looking cute, eating. It's just, it's a full-time job. But anyway, have a good one. And if you didn't think this video was too bad, subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.